Okay, guys, watch list for Friday, and it's just a starting point, but these are some stocks that have charts that certainly have my interest. This is Angie's list, ANGI, very clean, 4 or 5 days down in a row. You have some support right there, so it's gotten down. It did push through the 50-day today, but you do have quite a bit of trading just to the left here. So this one is overdue for a bounce. It's certainly worth having on the watch list. Doesn't cost you a dime to have a stock on a chart somewhere and see if it gives a setup that you look for. You kind of have the same deal with Zion, Z-I-O-N, regional bank. 4 very clean days, just touched the 20-day today after being very strong. So this one also goes on bounce watch. And again, these are only tradable with a proper setup on an intraday basis. RKUS, you kind of have a little cup and handle forming here. I'm not very good with this drawing tool right here, but you can kind of see it, right? So up over this area could give a nice breakout one of these days. So this one's worth watching. See how beaten up it is. It was 26 back here in February, all the way down to almost single digits not that long ago. So that one's worth watching. Pandora, another bounce play. It's been super strong, and now 3 days down. Hit the 20-day today, little hammer. So that one's on long watch. VALE broke a trend line today. You can see it right there. Didn't have huge volume, but this one could continue. It is an ADR, whatever they call them. It trades overseas, so you can't go by gaps that much. But anyway, this one's worth watching. It's finally broken that downtrend, and maybe next week would be probably a better time to watch that, but it'll still be on a chart tomorrow for me. And HALO, this one had this big volume pop on this day, and now really just over that 850 area. You can see it's been resistance, but I like the volume on this push, and I like if you switch to 60-minute candles, you really have kind of a cup and handle there and a nice 4 or 5 hour base. I'd rather that than have something had just run up, for 6 hours in a row to get to the 850 area. So now you've got some consolidation, maybe a sideways move a little bit tomorrow and break through that. Might give a nice trade. So we'll have that one on watch as well. And you know what? That's it. We get a lot of trades in the chat room off of volume spikes and early volume that we see right at the open. And so I would actually be comfortable starting a day with 0 stocks on watch and just find things as the market unfolds. It's not that hard to do, but I do like to have a starting list. This isn't my favorite one as far as a starting list. Some days I have 4 or 5 setups that I love. Everything I've just shown you, they're worth having on charts, but there's no amazing setup that I can't wait to trade tomorrow. And I would also say have the coal names, CLF, BTU, WLT. We had some nice trades in both BTU and WLT in the chat room today. A lot of shorts in these, and they may have another day in them. So we'll see. Again, only on an intraday setup, and I'll quit babbling. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. If I don't put out a video tomorrow night, have a great weekend, and I'll put out a video on Monday.